Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on back to the Cool Cat King channel, and welcome back to our final Super Mario Odyssey 80% Pro League race for the day. My name is Anime, and I am joined with my fellow Cool Cat member, Troy of Athens. Troy, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for a race. This is a very close one too. So should be exciting. You got PsioNick here. If they want to say anything before the race starts, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I thought you were just gonna end it.
Yeah. I don't think I'll play terribly. I'll just say that.
Fair enough, fair enough. You know, I gotta say, sometimes the best thing you can do is come into a race with a positive attitude and just, do the best that you can.
I would think, also having like a kind of just a chill back attitude as well. Like less you're stressing about it, the better.
Pressure.
True. Very, very true. Well, all right. I think with that being said, we'll go ahead and get ourselves underway. PsioNick, feel free to ready up on the race time whenever you're ready, and we can get this show on the road.
Now, just thinking about it, actually, we were just talking. That's just talking about mindset for a run.
Mm-hmm.
I am addicted to YouTube, and I recently watched a Veritasium video on IQ tests, and it's like you do better on IQ tests if you have a little bit of anxiety, but not too much. Like anxiety has like a thing where it's like a little bit of it helps you do better, but way too much of it makes you do worse. And
Yeah,
I could see the same thing with speedruns. Like a lot of the factors of like what could make you do better during a test, I could see being the same in a speedrun.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about anxiety is like it's definitely something there that can like help you out in terms of being like a little more careful, kind of thinking out your thoughts a little ahead of a time. But yeah, definitely it can overwhelm, but it doesn't always.
Yeah, back when I did therapy, everyone should do therapy. And basically, I was always told that a little bit of anxiety is a good thing. So, yeah, makes sense.
Just a small crumb of anxiety, just a little bit.
Yeah, start up. Hope no one's too nervous as we start this race, and we got between BusterDoggy and PsioNick. Yeah, and as I was saying, we got the really close PBs. We got that 32-second difference in PBs.
It's pretty close. Like honestly, many things can happen in race settings at the time that close.
Yep.
All right, both runners able to just kind of effortlessly make their way through the Frog Tower here. Both going to be doing slightly different versions of left side. And BusterDoggy missing, unfortunately.
And PsioNick actually messing up on Topper. Resulting in, despite that left side mess up, they got much closer than they would be if it was just a left side mess up in that kingdom.
Wow, that's that's so goofy. It's like the mistake never happened.
Yep.
Amazing.
It shows how important boss fights are in this game. But you gotta play them well, because they are so fast that if you mess up something, you've lost so much time because it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, it's always interesting in games like Mario and some other games, like how much time you waste from taking damage, and why a lot of speedruns just basically end up being almost damageless runs.
And yeah, chat's mentioning it that there was a bit of a desync with the starting time on the restream here. So yeah, luckily we do have the live stats for this race, which you can see if you put exclamation SMO stats, I believe, in the chat. Will that still work?
SMO League.
SMO League. Oh, they just put them all in one command. Okay,
Yeah, they just put them all in one thing.
yeah. So SMO League, if you go to the tiny URL stats, that page has it. And yeah, the live results show right now that they are 0.1 seconds apart out of Cap Kingdom. But that might not be the case anymore, given that PsioNick just went for DSS.
Well, it's good PsioNick was able to get DSS the second time.
I mean, he went for it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, like, yeah, a second. Well, rather, it does matter that he messed up once, because I believe it does still save time even on the second try.
Yeah.
Just obviously not as much as if you got it first try.
Yeah, pretty fascinating to see, honestly. Like, despite missing that first try, you know, PsioNick did get into the fight sooner than BusterDoggy.
Right. And, you know, it's just like little things that I guess PsioNick's trying out here just to potentially give him an edge on BusterDoggy, who does have the better PV.
All right, who's chesting? Who's clipping their chests? Who's doing the chest clip? Looks like both. Looks good for PsioNick here, and good for BusterDoggy. Let's go. Also, that was pretty terribly done by me, but I did try.
It's okay. Trust me, I'm bad at this too. There's a whole thing about like as you get more, as you do something more, you realize how bad you are at a thing.
True. True.
I know people will say I'm okay at this, but I don't know. Compared to other commentators that I do know, that I do pay attention to, I'm like, God damn, they do that so well. They talk, they come up with the best words and they do the best stuff. I don't understand. And they say words that are way better than just saying like best words and best stuff. Like, you know, it's just, it's unfair.
Their vocabularies can be pretty immense.
I have a good vocabulary. I just don't use it.
Words hard, man. Like I feel.
Words hard, yeah.
Words hard.
Starting off Sand Kingdom, both with a reverse town. Some weird stutter stuff. PsioNick going for the manual DSD. It makes sense given that they did have to do oh well, actually no, they didn't even switch it. They just made sure that it went through.
Amazing.
Because he was like that close to it not working that he just wasn't sure if it actually did click forward an hour or not. He just was like, I better just check.
Pretty smart. Yeah, it's very possible that that seed dropped in right after it clicked forward.
Yeah.
Oh no, BusterDoggy not quite getting the delay that he wanted there. Well, PsioNick barely making that. A little bit of trouble with the bird for these runners today.
And we did have a 2-second lead going into this kingdom, but due to menuing from PsioNick, that did switch over to BusterDoggy, as we can see. And the sand dram coming out from BusterDoggy. PsioNick coming up to it now. I gotta say, drams are so satisfying.
They are very satisfying. I agree. You're just like, let me just be over here 1 second, and haha, I have teleported in the
And
next.
And it's good sound design too. Like, you know, the
Oh, it
sound
is.
of you capturing whatever you're trying to capture is great. Oh, I'm in.
It's so... I very much agree with you. It's such a fun, silly little sound. Oh! PsioNick getting a down throw there instead of a roll, unfortunately. Still able to get that bullet bill into the rock, thankfully. Not too big of a deal. Buster getting ready for the pillar clip here. Platform clip, I'm sorry. Does, in fact, make it in. PsioNick, though, cutting it a little close. Barely making that in.
I mean, that was a much better cycle. Made it work, too. Yes, it was a harder cycle to make work because of how little time he had, but it still worked.
Definitely.
And it did actually close the gap a little bit as well.
All right, and that's going to be Sand Kingdom for both runners here. PsioNick, well, losing the lead, did manage to catch himself up pretty quickly here.
Look at you changing audio.
I'm doing the thing.
You are doing the thing. Oh, you did. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. You just went through menuing so fast, PsioNick. I didn't even see you switch it over to the next hour. Like, I saw every other input, and then you just flash through it, which is, I mean, that serves to, like, just how experienced players are in this game of, like, being able to menu that quickly. It's impressive.
Can confirm, as somebody who can unfortunately take a while to get through the Nintendo Switch menu just to get all the way to the date and time, then going to change the hour manually instead of just like syncing up to the time, but actually changing the hour.
Yeah.
Oof.
Technically, you could just put it ahead by like 20 to 30 minutes and get the exact interval needed. But you don't need to do it for a full hour. You could do it for less.
True.
But that would be more inputs. PsioNick with the attempt at the triple jump like clip, but really just had some awkward movement going on there, was not able to make it work.
Yo, the down throw. Nice.
Yeah, BusterDoggy is one of the Joy-Con players in the league. I don't know if we have more than one in the league off the top of my head.
I feel like we have at least 2.
Probably.
Like BusterDoggy, I know for sure was
I mean, there definitely is more than one in the top 10. I'll give you that.
What if it actually gets to a point where the only way to get first place world record is to use Joy-Cons?
I think Tyrone would stop playing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Tyrone's gonna get to that as far as he can go and be like, all right, I'm out. See ya.
There have been so many points where I'm pretty sure I've heard Siren say like, "I if I get this, I am done with this game." I think he said that for 56 at one point, and then he came back, and it's like okay, we just don't believe anything you say anymore.
Well, if you have the right things installed to the things, you can definitely sync time to the internets. Of course, it doesn't perfectly sync time to the internet. I know my personal Switch, when I try to sync time, I think it still syncs it like 3 hours ahead. But, you know, it's the price
Sometimes.
to pay.
I also have to, I've noticed with my computer that like for some reason it will end up like running at a different rate than like a satellite or something. I don't know. Some weird relativity shit or something, maybe. I don't know. Stuff. Either way, eventually my computer's clock will eventually be off by a little bit, and I have to resync it every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fair. Some clocks do be like that, even if they're digital.
Speaking of which, how's it doing right now? I think it's actually fine. I think it's close enough.
Yeah, it's like it's about 1 second to 2 seconds off, give or take.
My own clock? I'm not. How do you know what my own clock's difference is right now?
Honestly, I was watching the gameplay feed and focusing so hard that whatever you had said before that completely phased out.
Nice. Okay, BusterDoggy messing up a little bit on this out of bounds movement. Gonna give PsioNick an opportunity here, as we are on that 15-second gap between the two players.
Nice. Getting the long jump from both of them.
Yeah,
with it.
Good finish.
Yeah, BusterDoggy getting the down throw cancel there. Very fun to look at.
Yeah, I was gonna say PsioNick had a much cleaner out of bounds movement there.
PsioNick, unfortunately, kind of just bonking into the nut there. No ground pound happening. Oh, and a quick bonk onto the side of that maze there. PsioNick going for maze clip. Ah, didn't get it, unfortunately.
No, not quite.
I didn't realize that was how maze clip worked, not gonna lie.
Yep, triple jumps.
Nice.
Triple jump moon clips.
Triple jump moon clips are just the weirdest thing.
They are.
They work sometimes.
They work. I mean, the bread maze one is probably one of the hardest ones. But
yeah.
For movement wise, I can say like it looks so awkward movement wise.
Yeah, they start jumping and then there's just a ceiling there to kind of keep them stuck.
Yeah.
Really fascinating.
I'm pretty sure like the pipes one still is the smallest window, but the red maze clip, red maze triple jump clip, it just looks so weird. It doesn't look like it should work. Like that it should give you a triple jump.
Yeah. Nice spin pound there from BusterDoggy. Gonna get the frame jump as well. Nice. Oh, PsioNick just a little too far forward for that dive to work the way he wanted it to. BusterDoggy also going for the clip?
Not gonna get it.
Unfortunate. So that's a pretty fun clip. I do like that one.
Yeah. And it's been figured out in a way to do it quickly enough that it actually if you mess it up, you still are on cycle.
Yo,
Going for it
Sonic
twice,
getting
like,
it!
on the second try, and
Still
which
looks
case,
dope.
it does look dope. And I will say, once you go for the second try, you're off cycle at that point. You're committed.
You're very committed. But yo, love to see that clip actually getting busted out and working in a race. Very epic.
Both players now working on Cloud Kingdom. Balance their fight.
Oh, and PsioNick unfortunately not getting the Luigi hint art. Can I have to pick up the one in Metro?
It's about like a 1 to 2 second time loss.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't lose you a very large amount of time at all. But in a race like this, where both runners have such good PBs, it's definitely going to make a difference.
I mean, and they are very close together. Like, they're still within 15 seconds of each other. And we're out of the early game in most respects. I think either Lost or Metro Kingdom would be considered the start of mid.
Oh, you know, I think I can definitely figure that out. I think it just depends on how well you do in Lost. If you make a mistake in Lost, it is still the beginning and not quite the start. No, it is the start. But, you know, no, it's just more difficult.
I mean, you do bring up a very good point that Lost Kingdom is a difficult one. It's got so much tight movement that, like, it's very common to mess up something in this kingdom.
Like, you just saw BusterDoggy there go for a down throw cancel and just almost didn't make it. Had to do a ledge grab on the propeller platform.
Oh, PsioNick attempting at the Kleptomaniac was not able to get the timing of the jump, because what you're actually doing is, like, you're getting a jump so that so that Mario is still in that range to trigger Klepto. You can't do it just by walking by. You have to, like, jump at the right timing.
Such a fascinating trick.
Kleptomaniac looks really smooth when done correctly, so I always like to point it out.
All right, and looks like Lost Kingdom did not have any major issues for Buster and Sayo, and they are definitely officially about halfway through. All right, we've got some pretty decent movement through Night Metro so far. I think here's the thing about Night Metro. The whole Metro Kingdom kind of as an idea is pretty cool. I think it's PsioNick taking a bonk there. I think it is pretty fun to like have an area like this where Bowser is like he's taken over everything, and then once you kick Bowser out, basically, then the world just it gets a little brighter, and then it's daytime. And there's not a mess everywhere.
Yeah. I guess it's nice, yeah. PsioNick messing up quite a bit on that initial on and jump. That was a large time loss. He's gonna recover by doing Gooba Fudge, though.
Nice, nice. I think some weird camera stuff happened there when PsioNick accidentally jumped off. It looks like we're good now. Back to the top of the tower. Gonna be joining BusterDoggy in that Mecha Wiggle fight shortly. All right, BusterDoggy, you're going to be getting that second cycle on the Mecha Wiggler. And that's one racer out of Night Metro. Going to be moving on to the much brighter side of the stage, Day Metro. Let's go. PsioNick also getting a very quick 2-cycle.
Yep, decent patterns all around.
Yeah, brought me the mood. I mean, see that?
All right, BusterDoggy, you're going to be nailing that drive-by, making it look like it's the easiest thing in the world. It's not, trust me. But we're going to go and say hi to this bench friend really quick. He's such a nice guy. You just go, you sit by him, he has a nice chat with you, tells you about things, and then he's like, here, have a moon. I appreciate your company. Ooh, PsioNick, gonna be missing that dram there, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Still making it work, but yeah, that was a slight mess up on bullet building.
I am so glad that ground pound didn't just send BusterDoggy into the abyss. That would have been incredibly unfortunate.
You and me both. PsioNick showing how it's done properly.
Oh, BusterDoggy bouncing off the peoples. And
Looking
gonna
good.
be getting it. Very nice. So cool to see more and more people doing the reverse people's room, not gonna lie.
Mhm. PsioNick remembering the hint art. Good job.
I was just handed a bowl of ice cream. I'm very excited for this.
That is not good for commentating. The lactate thickens your saliva. It makes it harder to talk.
Man.
It can.
Yeah.
This is someone who comes from a theater background, or has a sister who comes from a theater background. Rather, I've learned about this too often. Like,
Honestly, though, huge props, though. Theater's really cool.
it's fun.
That's a lot of fun.
Musicals are good. I like musicals.
Big agree. Big agree. Oh, I don't know about that BusterDoggy. He did leave he left a little bit of snow there for Captain Toad. Could have left a little more, I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, here we go, BusterDoggy now into Chiveria. I'm trying to remember. Let me pull up the stat sheet real quick. I closed it earlier like a silly goose. I must look. Let's see. BusterDoggy is 50% ICC, more likely than not. Well, actually, again, he did just go into the shop, so it looks like we will definitely be seeing an ICC from BusterDoggy here.
I mean, keep in mind that's attempts, not just like how many, like if they go for it or not in a race.
Fair.
And you miss PsioNick, leaving a bit more snow for Captain Toad.
Let's go. PsioNick really paying attention, looking out for Captain Toad here.
BusterDoggy failing on Snowflip. We also got the early shot from PsioNick, indicating that they're going to see 2 ICCs today.
Ooh, very interesting. I don't think I've seen a race yet where both runners went for ICC.
I don't think
So
I have
this-
either.
This will be pretty exciting.
It's fun, yeah.
Looks like the clip is going to go through for PsioNick here. Going to be getting back that precious time save that he needs to catch up to BusterDoggy.
Yeah, someone in the chat pointing it out. I do mention it a lot, I think, for PsioNick specifically. But yeah, PsioNick has a history with ICC.
That's always fun.
Essentially used to be really consistent at doing it with no setup. And then
That's nuts.
he like didn't. I think he took some time off, and then he lost the skill completely.
Oh.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. So yeah, now he's back to doing setup like us normies.
BusterDoggy actually going to be getting that clip first try. That's
Yeah.
incredibly good for him. Yeah, also going to be nailing Snow Dram as well. BusterDoggy making Snow Kingdom just look like a breeze.
Oh, PsioNick missing the roll cancel and ending up bonking on the way to ICC setup. Taking that death, gonna have to do the respawn. Missing it again. Not a roll cancel. It actually is doing a roll boost over the gap.
That gap seems really large. Oh,
Opting to the jump and also tries to do is doing
let's
a setup
go!
blitz. Doesn't set up blitz.
Try! I'll take it. I will take it.
Stunting.
He back, baby.
Trying to, I mean, I get it. You know, trying to go back to their old muscle memory as a way to like save a little bit of time from dying twice to it. I guess PsioNick still has the ability to do it. They're just not nearly as consistent at it as they first went square.
Amazing.
So I made talking about how good PsioNick is at ICC made him want to show off.
Let's go, man.
I'm sorry.
Just an absolute flex. All right, we're going to be out of bounds there with BusterDoggy doing the fish dip. And excellent, we're going to stay out of bounds. We're going to be setting up for fish clip here. Excellent. Very good. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, BusterDoggy is out of here. And PsioNick getting a really good moon grab. I don't think I saw a single bit of that fish actually go in bounds. It's kind of nuts. Oh, PsioNick just barely getting out of bounds there. I saw that suckage start trying to pull him back. All right, here we are now in the Luncheon Kingdom, the world with the Pepto-Bismol lava. Very spicy. Oh boy. Great recovery there from BusterDoggy. That could have been really bad. There you go. We'll get Spiritless. Second attempt. Not have to take a death from it. That's good. So true, Golden. So true. Okay, well there was that interesting. It was a spin through a long jump. PsioNick going to be definitely making that spiritless attempt first try. Going to be able to save a little bit of time over BusterDoggy for that one. That was probably one of the most swaggiest down throws I think I've ever seen.
It's not really much swag. It's just his move. It's just Buster's movement, you know. Like
I don't think I've ever seen a down throw there for that. It was so cool.
Yeah. I do often find it with Joy-Con players, man. With them having 3 different ways to roll cancel, or more than essentially more than what Pro-Cons have in terms of options. I see them like experimenting with which is whatever is comfortable in the moment for each individual roll cancel, as opposed to like just doing all of them the same.
That's so cool, honestly.
Yeah. Like, just whatever flows best into whatever inputs they're doing in the moment.
Nice. PsioNick opting to grab the heart to save the little bit of time from the damage from collecting the moon. It's honestly some overall really clean movement from those runners in this race. Lots of good things happening. Oh!
We'll recover.
Just gonna take a slight bonk there. A mild booty burn.
Just a minor time loss.
Very good. PsioNick going to be making that invisible block jump as BusterDoggy collects his final luncheon moon, and he is going to be out of here. All right, we've got BusterDoggy now into the dragon fight. As you see, just like the previous runners before him, making sure to free Captain Toad.
It's required.
Must free him.
I mean, what else are you going to do during this fight?
No, for sure, yeah. Like, you
Oh,
can pound a couple of hearts out, and then just kind of wait. So, you know, if you know something's there, why not have a little fun with it?
Yeah.
Nice, PsioNick, indeed following suit and freeing Captain Toad. And just like that, BusterDoggy is gonna be done with Ruined Kingdom here. Very smooth dragon fight. Now, if I remember hearing correctly, this is the last week of the regular matches for both the Odyssey Any% League and the 70-Star League, which means tomorrow, I believe, will be our last two SM64 and SMO races.
That is correct.
Very interesting. You can keep an eye on the bracket here by typing an exclamation point SMO League and click it on that challenge bracket. You can see the cool stat sheets, and you can even maybe drop a little bit of money and fund the community prize pool. The Super Mario Odyssey League does, in fact, have a prize pool that will go to first, second, and third place, and it is community funded. Thank you to all of you who have donated.
Oh, il poderoso dicono prima della fine.
Yep, this is the last match for BusterDoggy and PsioNick. It's like the only matches left at this point are. Yeah, well, let's go to stuff standings. That's the button. Oh, standings are not fully updated. Never mind.
Oop.
Don't worry about it. There's only two left. I could look at the schedule to find out actually which two games they're gonna be.
True.
Yep, tomorrow we have Pajulu versus G-Man and Speed versus Jambo. That's it.
Nice.
We also have one more game after this for 80%, apparently. Or did that already? Oh no, that happened already. This one, this is the one that got rescheduled, right?
Yeah, it's this one. Well, yeah, I mean, one match got rescheduled to the time, so this one was rescheduled to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's go, BusterDoggy with the cool down throw shards. BusterDoggy gonna be nailing Bowser's Jam here. Ready to go into the bunny split. Or finish the bunny split, sorry. Head on into the bunny fights. Doing another fun little down throw cancel.
Do a funny little Sarbamba.
Nice, and that is Harriet down and out for BusterDoggy. Very smooth fight. Looks like PsioNick is also going to be successfully getting the Bowser Stram there. Very nice. And it looks like he's going to be going to topper first. I think that's the first deviation I have seen today where the runners have gone to a different bunny. Ayo, I think that was just a pipeless from BusterDoggy there. I looked away from the screen for 1 second, and he was out jumping up around the spinies. And BusterDoggy now into the mech fight, which can be pretty brutal, but so far he is doing great getting that topper acquired.
It's 4 brutals.
What did I say? What
You
happened?
said it was brutal. There's 4 of them.
Oh, did I just... I get it. Very good. Very good. Oh, might we see a pipeless from PsioNick as well? And we will. Let's go. 2 successful pipelesses in 1 race. Love to see it.
Wait, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to figure out how groups could play out. And here's the thing. I had realized 1 tie that could happen tomorrow. But I just realized we got a 3-way tie at the end of the group.
Snap.
If PsioNick loses this one and Jambo wins their... Or, well, no, actually, I think loses their race tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's loses their race tomorrow. Then we'll have a 3-way tie. If Jambo wins, we'll still have a 2-way tie for 4. But yeah, Jambo would just automatically get 3rd.
Nice. That's actually pretty fun.
Sorry?
So it's actually pretty funny. Nice. I love stats.
Yeah. So we base. If PsioNick does loses, we basically have a tie no matter what. Either 2-way or 3-way tie, depending on how tomorrow plays out.
How funky.
What are we doing in the event of a tie?
Question.
It's a good question. Based on history, we're probably just going to play it out as a tiebreaker because Saren just likes doing that. It's more interesting that way. Typically, I believe you just go about like the way I would do it, or like if you weren't tiebreakers, you just go like by best finishing time. But like that's boring. Oh, just like just do a tiebreaker. It's more fun.
True. Especially if it's like a three-way tiebreaker, I guess we'll have to just like make Saren do a three-way layout or something. Probably would not be the best.
That'll be fine. Just do a four-way layout with the bottom right. Just do with the bottom right being a fish tank as usual.
Yeah, true. Fish tank is pretty powerful.
Or ducks.
Oh, also true. Duck's also good. I actually recently got like 3 new ducks for the backyard. They're pretty fun. All right, we've got BusterDoggy now heading on in to the chapel, ready to crash Bowser's wedding. I have no idea how my mouth just messed up those syllables, but I had to very carefully say those words. Gonna be nailing that second fast at here for Buster. Very good. PsioNick on the meanwhile, ready to do Moon Cave skip. That will be the end of the Bowser fight for BusterDoggy as we head into the escape sequence. One person leading the fight as one person enters.
And yes, chat pointing out that BusterDoggy is on that 57 pace. Gonna be doing the 2DSS attempt, messing up on the first jump. The second attempt looking good though.
Let's go. Easy clap, second try, 2DSS. Man, I remember when 2DSS was just a thing runners tried to do when they were a little bit ahead or when they were behind just for the meme.
I remember so many pop-offs that happened getting 2DSSs and runs. And now it's just kind of like, oh, cool, I got it.
Like, hey, nice, did it.
I'm sure it still feels good, but you just don't pop off as big, you know? Yeah.
Now it's like if you're a top 10 runner, you're just kind of basically expected to do it.
That's so much pressure.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that entirely. And with that, BusterDoggy is going to be finishing out here with a 57, probably 50, 352?
54. Use that stat
54.
sheet. Use that stat
Hey.
sheet, Anime.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I literally have the stat sheet and everybody is connected.
Oh, PsioNick messing up on 2DSS. Gonna go for the second try.
The third.
The fourth.
Oh man.
The fifth. The minor third. The major lift.
The major seventh.
I thought it was major lift.
I don't remember which one that is.
I was quoting a song, not actual
Oh.
progressions.
Well then, all right. You know slightly more than I. All right, we are once again back in the cat jam room with PsioNick. Get those cat jams in the chat.
PsioNick looking to get a tournament PB of their own. Has a 59.27 currently as their best time of the tournament. Never mind, it won't be able to get that. I don't know how time works. It's still gonna get very close to it. Time hard. Words hard. Still finishing it out with a decent time. Is gonna be getting that sub hour.
All right, GG's. PsioNick there, trying to sync up the timers with everything on my end. And that will be the race today. BusterDoggy going to be coming out with a high 57 and PsioNick with a high 59. We've got both racers in the voice chat. Boot? Wow, I cannot. I think I've been doing this too long today. All right, we've got BusterDoggy in the VC. Buster, how you doing today, man? GG's on your win.
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Warrior-
second
Warrior-
50.
I'm sorry.
Got the second 57 of the tournament here. BusterDoggy. Only person to do it, so congratulations on that. And also
Thank
beating
you.
your own PB and therefore the record of the tournament.
Nice.
So, yeah, and then also PsioNick getting a good 10 there as well, getting that 59.50 for a race scenario. Solid.
Not bad. I think today I felt pretty good playing. Like, I didn't feel like trash, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that up until Metro, you were playing pretty hot.
I would
Like-
definitely agree with that.
Major mistakes were just... the only major thing was just dying twice in snow.
Mhm.
That was like the major... And like, a lot of snowballing time loss.
Right.
I guess Night Metro was bad. Because of the awning.
Yeah, that's what I was originally referring to.
Outside of those few things, though, you know, there were some things that you were able to kind of clean up later on. And definitely appreciate the swaggy ICC on your end. Pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I heard Troy talking about, like, me not being able to, like, losing my skill to do non-setup ICC. And I was like, what is this guy babbling about?
What is blood waffling?
So I was like gonna do the RCB, but then I died twice trying to do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just do the regular non-setup, the safe way.
I'll do the boring way.
The safe way to do the non-safe way. You know what I mean?
The safe way to do the setup list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
No setup. Yeah.
I just swear I've seen you stop doing setup lists as often.
Well, yeah, that's because it's not really worth it. Like I'm pretty good at setup lists, but like it's still not really worth it over like doing the setup, because setup, like, you can get it pretty much like very consistently. It's very consistent. But the setup list, it's like you either get it first try, second try, or you get it like 15th try, because it's like that sometimes.
That's such a mood, honestly. I feel that, man. All right. Well, GG's again, Racers. Thanks for playing again today. Also, thanks for adding on to our end of the schedule. Do appreciate it. That is going to be the last match for today. We've got 2 Super Mario 64 matches tomorrow, 2 Super Mario Odyssey matches tomorrow. And then, as mentioned earlier, that's going to be the end of the standard matches. It's going to start getting pretty exciting. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop on out of here. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Please feel free to drop a follow for the Cool Cat Gang. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.